I wanted to talk to Brooks before these people.
Yeah, Brooks, come over here before anything pops off.
All right. Do we have more people coming?
Dude, they got a straight up red camera, bro. What the hell is that?
Wait, is this long necks people?
Yeah, long neck. That's long neck. So he lives with long neck. So he probably drove him out.
Just let him in. Yeah.
And then you sit down, dude, because you're on a bender, dude.
Yeah. Can you tell these guys to go wait in the staging area first?
Yeah. Can you go hang at the table for a second. Is long neck and wide neck coming or?
Yeah, they're on their way.
All right, cool. With baller holler too. Yeah. Nice.
What's up, man?
All right.
So Brooks, we got a text from you yesterday.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that text?
Was it yesterday? Or
Yeah, I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, it was
one long today.
It was. It was about 26 hours ago. You sent that text. If that'll help. Those might help.
There you go.
Yep.
So, what did you call it? An Adderall bender?
Yeah.
What
I wasn't
happens?
supposed to talk about it, but
Can I read the text, Brooks? I thought you were saying don't talk about some other thing. I thought you were talking about an
You
event.
can read. Yeah, you can read the text.
It's good
I thought it
because-
would be funny to talk about. Basically, because I've been like, it's a good thing and a bad thing. I got so many commissions from the podcast that I ended up not realizing that I could.
Well, let me read the texts because these might be more coherent.
I
than
don't
what you're
know
saying.
exactly what my headspace was at the time, but all right, send it.
Gotta
Okay,
love it.
Let me see.
This is good for the kids that are on drugs too, right? We're trying to help
Yeah,
people.
you don't want to be like me, kids.
We're trying to help
Wearing your
people.
wife's name on your shirt.
And their honesty is an important thing too.
Yeah, because I'm not going to be like this forever, man. I'm going through it right now, you know?
You got a nicotine toothpick in?
Yep.
Okay.
Keep me alive.
Those are nice. Huh?
I'm in the middle. This is Brooks yesterday at 1:55 p.m. I'm in the middle of a full-blown Adderall frenzy. LOL.
There we go.
Tomorrow should be interesting. What does an Adderall frenzy look like, Brooks?
Sorry, Talia.
Were you not supposed to talk about this?
Do you crush them? Do you snort them?
No, I just take them like regular people, just put it in my mouth and.
Were you not supposed to talk about this?
No, it's okay.
I thought-
I've always been pretty real about things on the channel. Talia wants me to not be seen as like a drugged out psychopath, but you know, I guess.
Well, it's a good thing you put those glasses on.
Yeah, because she doesn't want me to embrace my who I am. Just kidding. She wants me to embrace who I am, but she doesn't want the world to know.
You're like the
just how
Joker.
fucked up I am.
You know.
Or Two-Face. How many
Yeah.
Adderall did you take yesterday during this quote Adderall frenzy?
It wasn't even that much. Maybe like 1,000 milligrams.
Do me a favor. Oh, 1,000. Dude, my heart would have stopped.
I'm joking.
Hold out your hand.
I don't
Hold out
wanna
your hand.
I don't want to talk about.
Hold on. No, stop, dude. Does it actually shake if you just hold it?
My hands
Just
always shake whether I'm on drugs or not, though. That's one of the reasons why I use my pinky when I paint.
You're like Tom Hanks in Saving Private Ryan.
So, Brooks, you probably, I imagine you didn't take those all at once. You were probably rolling through them.
Take 1,000 milligrams. I don't want to get into
Into the mic.
Into the mic.
Into the mic.
I don't want to get into all of that, but yeah, I'm
Yeah,
in
that'd
an
be
interesting state of
irresponsible.
mind.
How
yeah.
long have you been up right now?
I don't know, Talia. How long have I been up?
48 hours?
No, 28.
28 hours.
Yeah, just started with 24.
So you skipped one night of sleep.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? Some good men have skipped nights of sleep.
Yeah, but I'm probably not going to sleep. See, my issue that I've come is that I've become like two different people, essentially. One who's just super charismatic, will wake up, take drugs, and then go about his day, pretty highly functioning for about 15 days or so. And then I become completely lethargic, terrible, impossible to operate for about 15 days. So
Okay.
I'm two people in 1 month. And yeah, it's a struggle. It sucks. I need to go to rehab, but that's going to take place at some point in the future.
Isn't it shitty that some doctor is just loading you up on these chemicals too?
Dude, it's rough because like my dad was a doctor of internal medicine, so I grew up just always on like, you know, drugs were the remedy for everything. So
Wow.
I don't even know. I don't know who I am because I've always been on one thing or another.
And when you go to the doctor and you're like, hey, you know,
Dude, my
There was an Adderall
psychiatrist will literally like I could show.
well, let's give her a call. Let's give her a call. Just like we
no,
called
no,
Julie
no, no,
Casablancas
no.
last
I'm not gonna do that.
Well, we don't put her name on there or anything.
No,
just be like,
but I will.
Are you about
I'll
to show us
show
a
you.
text showing how easy
No,
it is
no,
to get pills from
No,
her?
basically, yeah. All I have to do is be like, actually, I heard that this works for my friend. Could I please just get this? And my psychiatrist will be like, yeah.
Okay, this is Dynavol XR parentheses amphetamine. So you're not even on Adderall.
No, I am. That's something different.
Dianavol.
Yeah, but I'm just
Dianavol.
saying that that's an example of I could literally be like,
You know
hey,
what that
I heard-
is? You know what that is? It's what baseball players took in the 70s and they called greenies. It's that.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, greenies, dude.
This is only 15 milligrams. You're going to have to take like
Yeah.
700 of those to get the desired effect, though.
Yeah, no, I mean, basically, really the issue for me is just the fact that I struggle pretty intensely with trying to be able to, not just figure out who I am, but like figure out like what my day-to-day is. Thank God for Talia. She makes me wear her name on the shirt from now. And now,
good.
like, I basically have no control or
brand deal.
functions over myself. Yeah, so she wouldn't be staying with me unless, of course, I trapped her in the country. So there's no way.
Well, Brooks, yeah, so you've been on pills for a long time.
Since I was
Are you on
born.
antidepressants as well?
Yeah, I'm on everything.
Okay.
But that's the problem is that like I grew up with a doctor dad who like wasn't allowed to like that's the thing is that it's against like the doctor code or something to treat your own kids, so that they'll like but then obviously they're going to like diagnose and want to like do what they think is best. So I would be sent from one psychiatrist to a next, like trying to figure out what's wrong with me, and then at the end of the day it was always like it's not one thing, it's another. And I've got a history of addiction in my family, so
Eminem has read up on Eminem a little bit. He got over some really bad addictions.
Just read up on Eminem. Just
With
burn through the
exercise.
discography. I think that should all be all the inspiration you need to get off drugs.
Yeah.
No, listen, for real though, he's a good example of a guy that got off that was like really, really deep into pills. I mean, Purple
really?
Pills, that one song that he used to talk about, Purple Pills.
Da, da,
Yeah.
da, da, da,
Yeah,
da.
yeah.
Well, the issue for me, it's gonna take like
Remember
at
the
this
radio
point,
edit where it was like,
Yeah.
Sorry, Brooks, I didn't mean to interrupt, but there's a song that was about pills that Eminem did,
Mm-hmm.
and then they had to do a radio edit, but literally every bar was about popping fucking pills.
Yeah.
And they changed it to climbing hills instead of popping
Yeah,
pills.
yeah, I remember that.
So it was all about going for hikes. And the music video was just them hiking too.
Yeah,
It's like
it was hiking. Yeah,
I've climbed the highest mountain
Yeah.
once or twice, but who's counting?
That's cool,
But
yeah.
nothing compares to these blue and yellow, purple
hills.
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 I
Come
didn't
on,
even know
dude.
that you could.
Radio
You
edit.
can age restrict this.
Yeah, they gotta stop making pills that are purple. That doesn't
Yeah,
seem like
doesn't
it
help.
should be.
But no, he
yeah.
did it with exercise, man. He would run like 8 miles on a treadmill, and he said he would get like a runner's high.
Yeah, man, no, and I should do that because the LA Fitness won't even let me cancel my gym membership over the phone. You have to go in person.
Oh yeah, they make it really
so
annoying.
messed up. But
yeah.
so I've been paying for that
When
for
you're
about
on a-
half a year.
When you're on 1,000 milligrams, you can't find the time to go to
I
LA.
think it might actually be 1,030 at this point.
Oh,
1,030.
I'm like
my
it's just
God.
like inserting into my blood like slow. Over
How does
time.
that feel though? You feel pretty good.
No, I'm not actually. I haven't taken it in a while. But the thing is, for me, it's like I grew up with ADHD, and so like I try to find ways to function. And like, oh, boohoo, West, sad, like poor me. I've tried working the 12-step program. I know I can't do it alone, and I've gotten to this point now where I'm realizing that, and it's like a dark reality where I really can't even function. And yeah, having thanks to the pod, I've been getting like a whole bunch of commissions. But now I'm not able to but I'm like not charging any more than I normally do. So I've been completely overwhelmed. And thanks to all the people who are still waiting, I've got a bunch of them that need to be shipped out. And
So it seems ironic to me that your excuse for having a delay with the shipments is that you're so wired on a drug that's supposed to make you productive.
well, no, it does. And it helps me get the paintings done. That's the thing. But I work on I've got like 7 commissions that are constantly going and 3 that need to be shipped out, and that's a lot for oil painting. I got to work on them all at the same time, so it kind of gets me all crazy.
You
like,
don't-
whoa.
You don't half-ass a painting ever though. That's the
No,
thing
that's
about
the
you.
thing, and I won't ship a painting out if I don't think that it's like something that I can be proud of having put out in the world. Like the world, or I'll get the deposit back and be like, sorry, I can't. I have done that like twice. I'm like, I can't do this, and I'll just give them the deposit back.
Well, Brooks, we already had cameraman Nico scam the fans by not sending out his merchandise. Can
No,
these
well,
fans expect to receive their
these-
paintings?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no. In fact,
Italia, you better
there-
come through for him if he can't do it himself.
Yeah. No, there's only 2 times that I didn't send out paintings. One was an auction that like somebody bought, and it like
Okay.
2 years later
Yeah.
they came. I was on so many drugs, I'm sure.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
came into my stream and were like, "Hey, I bought a painting from an auction and it never came." And I'm like, "Oh shit!" So I Venmoed him the money back for the auction, and
Good
then
for you. Can your dick get hard right now? Like, did you have sex with Italia last night?
it can definitely get hard, but it's not easy to
Yeah.
get hard.
Was Italia was she trying to sleep last night and you were just a maniac in there, all wired out?
No, I was painting my fucking ass off.
All last night.
Yeah, all.
Can I see what you
nonstop.
did?
You want to see some?
Yeah, I do. I want to see what
Yeah,
you did
bring 'em
last
out.
night.
No.
Don't cherry pick. Don't go find your
Yeah.
masterpiece.
No,
Show me what you did last
Last
night.
night.
The problem is that I'm working on so many different pieces.
Then bring me one of them.
All right, I'll
Bring me one that you worked on around 4 a.m.
Okay, hold on.
Bring me the 4 a.m. piece.
Did a drug ever have a pull on you where you thought you were addicted?
No. There were times where I got really defensive about alcohol. When I got in a fight at UC Davis in 2014, and I got arrested, and I had to spend the night in jail. I forgot. I've been to jail twice. I forget that sometimes. After that incident,
Here, it's kind of wet on it, so you gotta grab it by the sides.
I had to speak to an alcohol professional,
Yeah.
and I remember being like a really stuck-up little snotty asshole to her, like in such denial that I had any kind of problem with my drinking, when clearly I had a tendency to do some not great stuff when I was drunk. But then again, everybody can be an asshole when they're that drunk. Okay, so this is like a baby.
Yeah,
a
well,
chick,
it's
and is that Swolby-One Kenobi? If he was a truck driver?
it is an Asian guy. He's dope. He's a cool guy.
Is that their Asian baby?
That's their Asian baby, and I was like, so do you?
Are these two people married?
Yeah, that was the thing. I was like, so do you want me to paint your wife in the back, or like, what's the situation? Because it's very unfinished right now, by the way. And he's like, that ain't my wife, that's my baby mama. I'm like, all right.
Okay, great. So, did he
Here,
say?
put it down. I don't want ever. It's so unfinished.
Yeah, well,
That's weird that you say that. Like, what else would you add to it?
It's not about adding. It's about like fixing some of the anatomy and the colors.
I mean,
and
I don't like how he's dismissed her as just his baby mama and insisted she be kind of in the background.
I mean, I didn't know who she was, but to be honest, because I had to create this compilation because he didn't have a good photo of all of them together. I had to create the compilation like in Photoshop and kind of put together what I thought I was going to want to have it kind of look like towards the end, because for me,
What's the baby chewing on?
you can't tell yet, but it's some sort of weird comb. That's another thing. He's like, I want you to use this one. I want you to put her in the back. And I was like, are you sure? Because compositionally, it would make way more sense if it's just you and your daughter. And he's like, nah, put her in it. And I was like, okay, man. And
put
I
that
didn't.
bitch
At
in.
this
Put my
point,
baby mama.
I assumed it was his wife. And so I
Nah, that's
just
just some bitch I knocked
started
up.
referring to her as
Some
his-
bitch he filled
I was
up.
like, so
She's
your
some
wife
bitch
is
up.
on my, and he's like, nah, that's my baby mama. I'm like, then why would I don't understand the relationship.
The Asian came in. The baby looks very Asian.
Well, the
and it's
eyes
a
are
mixed,
messed up.
It's a mixed. Well, is that
No,
Is it a racial
not
joke?
like the eyes are. Asian people's eyes are the way God made them. I'm
Yeah.
saying the eyes on the painting are currently messed
Well,
up.
whose fault is that? It's your fault for getting loaded on Adderall and doing a painting for this family. Listen,
no.
Brooks,
Some people might say that child has Down syndrome.
some people might say that
It's
based
messed
on this-
up. It's the face is messed up, but it's because I need to like fix the anatomy. I could bring out 4 other paintings that I'm working because I have to work on them all at the same
Brooks,
time.
this family is on wobbly legs as it is. There's an Asian man who wears trucker hats, and he refers to his girl as my baby mama or my bitch, and their Chinese baby chews on combs. This is a problem.
Put it down.
When there might be lead in that comb. This child might be getting poisoned.
Well, there's lead in the paint.
There's lead in the paint, and the baby's probably going to chew on the canvas because the dad has to work for a living and the baby mama's out sucking dick. That was based on nothing. I don't know who you
feel
are.
bad.
Is this
This
guy
is like-
fan of the channel?
Yeah, I feel bad because now I
a
don't know.
fan?
'Cause I wish that
What's up,
yeah.
dude? He thinks it's funny then. What's up,
Probably,
dude?
but I wish I don't like to show my paintings before they're done, and now it's a whole thing.
Bring us one
so-
more. I like this game.
Oh god.
An unfinished.
All right, I'll bring you the most recent one that I put like a couple hours.
One that you were working on during the Adderall frenzy.
You know, Julio,
Well, that-
a painter himself, he has an unfinished painting up in the living room, and he likes that it's unfinished. It's kind of cool when they're unfinished. It's like wearing a hat sideways
What's the painting?
of Julio that it's unfinished.
Yeah, I'm wondering if
I'm not going to tell you because you're going to make fun of him. I'm going to make fun of it. It's his self-portrait,
Uh-huh.
and he is in front of the New York skyline. And
Is it
there's a
like-
bridge behind him.
I could see it like he's on top of the Empire State Building and he's wearing a crown and he's got a robe.
Sort of like that.
And then his children are trying to climb the building. And it's like
That's a cool painting.
you're still down there just like,
It's
you
a
know.
cool painting.
This one's messed up because it was supposed to be.
All right, you're not on. You're not on mic, Brooks. Not on mic. You're just.
So this one, I started.
Let me see this one. Wow, this looks like a New England.
It's Grant Wood, American Gothic, but a fan and his wife. He's a cop actually. So.
Okay. Yeah. This is he. He's a fan of the channel.
Yeah, he's chill. He's a really cool dude. He's
Wow.
a cop. The issue is I finished this and then I was like, their skin tone in the house, like it's too similar. So I had to completely paint over their faces with the different skin tones so I can, when it dries, push in the shadows and pull out highlights.
This looks like a family whose parents are in federal prison for white collar crimes.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's supposed to be. He's a cop and he's living his American Gothic contemporary life. That's his actual house. But I wanted to make a reference to Grant Woods. I mean, this was his idea, so and that's one of the reasons why I keep painting over it. And you see it's so thick. And
Did he send you a real picture of his wife?
Yeah, several.
Do you masturbate to those photos?
No, they're too. I'm like into hentai now. It's like my main thing.
Is it hard to get off? I imagine it's hard to get off
but
now.
it's a challenge.
You're on so many drugs.
It's a great challenge.
So are you a
I like
different
the
man? 'Cause
challenge.
I watched you once ejaculate in the back of a moving truck.
Yeah.
At the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
Are you a different guy now?
Well, if I'm not on Adderall, I can come pretty much any time. Yeah.
So even if you sobered up, say tomorrow, you didn't take any more Adderall, you'd go right back to finishing fast, and you could finish.
It would take about 4 days of constant REM for about 12 hours every 24-hour cycle.
Okay. I'm not the guy who's going to keep track of
REM
what
cycle?
you just said.
REM
You'd have to
cycle,
get
yeah.
into dream state.
Yeah, it's.
You have to
the
get
whole
into
thing.
dream state to get hard nowadays.
I think
No,
he's just
to
saying
reset.
things. Brooks doesn't know what he's talking about. He's in an Adderall.
No,
frenzy.
I know what I'm talking about, man.
You know exactly how much REM sleep you need to come.
12 hours is a lot. dude.
starting to sound like saltine,
My Fitbit, dude, it's about an hour and a half
No,
per
man,
night.
trust me, man.
You need
I
12?
No, man, I know what I'm talking about, man.
You got scammed, dude.
Nah, dude,
You got scammed.
not a scam, man.
Talking about how much pussy you get, Saltine.
Dude, way more pussy than you even fucking know, dude. Like you guys think you get pussy, man. You don't fucking get pussy.
Dude,